Fire outbreak at Kasoa New Market, and this was reported by EdHub on X that 98 shops were suspected to have been affected by the fire outbreak, destroyed their goods and everything. So guys, we want to talk about it today, and if this is your first time, you kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that whenever we post our new videos, you get updated. And if you also want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, or you want someone to help you handle your building project, check in the description of the video or on the screen, you get a number that you reach us. So guys, this is a very sad incident that just happened at Kasoa, and it's something that we need to start talking about.
Just to do what?
I want them to pocket the fire in the middle
but the Obin watching quite some
Kasoa New Market has always reported bad news. I don't know how the new market looks like, but just a few days ago, before this, less than a week, a 3-story building was reported to have collapsed, and it has unalived 4 people. And today, on 25th of August 2024, it is also reported that there's a fire outbreak at that same location, which destroyed about 98 shops, destroyed people's goods, destroyed people's businesses, and a lot of people are actually lost as to where they are going to start their new lives. Is something that is a major issue of concern. So what is actually wrong with that new market? Because I know people who always use this propaganda to paint Kasoa black, but I'm not actually here to behave like that. I am just concerned about this new market. It seems to be bringing bad news every single time. So is it that the people are not comfortable with the new market, or actually their conduct and attitude is what is destroying the market? There is no report or explanation as to the cause of the fire outbreak. However, we in Ghana here are aware of the major causes of fire outbreak. But before we even delve into that, for people who don't know how the Ghanaian market is, Ghana, our markets are some Oyibi. You have building structures that they have built structures like mortar building, you understand, mortar like this, walls. And you have, shops, and you have buildings in the markets. That's what is there. And notwithstanding, you also have containers, containers that are made from metals in the market. You also have wooden containers or wooden kiosks that are also in the market. So our market is not just something like this. It has metals, it has woods. But one common thing feature in all of them is that they all have roofing made from wood and then zinc and stuff. So all of them. But another major trait in our market is that our electricity connections are actually one of the major cause of these issues. People do illegal connections, and looking at it, when you see the way they did wiring, and tell you now, you'll be scared. So you can see naked wires in the market, and those are usually the major cause of fire outbreaks. You understand? People will connect sockets to stuff and it overheats, and then it will cause fire outbreak. So you have electricity and its appliances being the reason why there is fire outbreak. And another thing is, you understand, you have these junkies, people who are like they're addicts. You understand? They smoke and then they throw the piece somewhere, and before you realize, Ache, and the entire place will be in problem. So there are a lot of reasons why that happens. Another thing is we are overcrowded. So when one shop is affected, it's likely going to transmit or transfer the same issue to the next shop. And before you realize, aji baby, you understand? And you know, some people cook in the markets. Some people cook in the market. So they have gas, Indomie sellers, food sellers, and individual people cook to feed themselves. So some people live their life in the markets, general African or Ghanaian market. That is how it looks like. Some people live their entire life in the market. They sleep there, they cook their food there, everything there. So some work with gas, some work with charcoal and fire, naked fire, and meanwhile there are electricity connections closer. And Charlie, a lot of things break it like that. So these are issues that if only we want to prevent these things happening, the government has to actually have a force that ensure that these things are well done. If not, every single time we keep having those issues. And this one, we are even lucky that it hasn't been reported that any human being was affected. These are shops, and these are going to put those individuals in a total state of confusion that they don't actually know where to begin with, and the things they've lost, they don't know how to recoup it. Imagine you've gone for loan and you want to buy these items and come and stock your shop. You wake up one morning and you realize you heard that there's fire outbreak and it destroyed all your goods. How will you feel? These are things that, you know, our market women and our business people in the market are going through, and the government can do something about it, but the government cannot do everything about it. As far as we human beings, the individuals are not ready to change, and we're still doing things negligently, and we still do things in a negligent way, and we still do things in a negligent way. Trust me, these issues cannot be stopped, but it can be minimized. It can be minimized if we take consideration of the way we do our electrical connections, if we take consideration with the way we use our gas and charcoal and fire on over there, if we take consideration to always ensure that people who are addicts are not closer to our markets. Trust me, we'll be able to prevent most of these things. But other than that, Charlie, we go suffer. So my condolences. Do you guys say condolences when there's a lot like that? So I'm sorry for those people who have lost their investments. I'm sorry for those people who have lost their monies. I'm sorry for those people who have actually gone through these difficult times. And I pray that things get better. But at the same time, we need to take things under consideration and look better so these things don't happen. But in the first place, we need to be much concerned about the new market at Kasoa. You're welcome to Kasoa. Kasoa is a very busy place, crowded place. That a lot of people love to stay at that place, and it contains a lot of people from different countries, especially Nigerians are plenty at Kasoa. You have people from Liberia and other African neighboring countries. Kasoa is a welcoming place for most people that love to be there, and a lot of people enjoy that place as well. I also like Kasoa. You're welcome to Business Ghana TV. Thank you. If you want to buy land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get a number, then you reach us. You want someone to handle your building project, we are available. And if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button. My name is Imoru Sadat. Enjoy this. Salam.
My name is Imoru Sadat. Subscribe. Business Ghana TV. Thank you.